How's it going, guys? Here again with some more Brawl here on MTG Arena today. Checking out Alaundo the Seer, and we are a Untap deck. We have a couple of different ways to basically draw with him and then untap. And if we can get her on the battlefield with another untapper that's tempted by the ring. Oh, goodness. We will not risk it for the biscuit here. Opponent, you got me. We played against a deck before. We know how it works. It doesn't work well after its commander has been countered. Decline. Layla's coming back. See, we're still in a in death is the problem. So I guess we just play as many creatures as we can. They will just do this again. And I think they get trample, which means we're probably still just dead. Go ahead, opponent. Yeah, that's GG. We stopped it the first time. We didn't stop it the next time. So we didn't have two removal spells in our opening hand. If we had, we would have been okay. Or if the Throes of Chaos was not the Cascade Discover spell they found first. Because of the retraceability, right? You can just discard a card and cast it again. It was kind of a double shot, and then our opponent wisely did not cast their enchantment. Because you can opt out of it. So it just got shuffled back into the deck, and yeah. Following all of this can be a little bit silly. So you open on Hedge Mage, Polluted Delta into Mind Stone. Like, we have a really good ramp hand, but will it be enough? I don't know. I might have to spend an evening rethinking the removal suites that I usually run. Because I tend to focus heavily on mass removal. And we'll keep it. We'll draw next turn, shuffle away our hand, get the Polluted Delta. And then we'll put the game on the clock. Father Pickleman is here. Do want an untap land. Another green source wouldn't hurt us, but at the same time, we're kind of moving forward towards Alaundo. I think that's how we pronounce his name. I do not know for sure, though. So in 10 turns time, Be good, but I don't have the mana for it at the moment. Guess we just get this Realmbreaker down. We could go for Skyclave to get the maximum 6 mana next turn, but our hand doesn't really lend itself to that too much. It would give us a great henge, but without any creatures in hand, we're not really too worried about that. The deck is slightly on the low end for creatures. It's 25, 26, I think. Which isn't really that low. Like, there are a lot lower creature decks, or a lot lower as far as actual creature count within decks, right? Because you have some spells on your decks that 10 creatures, and they're good if they draw them, but they're completely unnecessary to the plan. We're targeting enchantment, draw a card, lose life. Ooh, some counters. I do love me Stimulus package of the card. Like, it is a nicely that it also got some. I mean, we are just ramping like a fool. Hey, look at that. Don't need another one of them. I'm gonna put Relic into the Exile Zone. I don't really have any desire to cast it. Yeah, so time counters are only really removed by his ability, which is a bit of a shame. Next turn we can Last March, which should draw some cards. Like, if we look at the top 5 cards of our library, I bet there's another creature in there. Permanent you control. So you could be a. If we hit nothing, we at least get a free 2 mana out of it. Which, I don't know, maybe. Maybe it is something. This is really, really cool in the right circumstances. I don't know, the separation of destroy target. For a long time, I guess, I don't know, there's always been some separation between destroy target enchantment and destroy target artifact. But, like, I don't know, man. The fact that we're gravitating towards it more these days just ends up making certain cards that would have had a higher utility a little bit weaker, right? Because there's the 2 mana white creature that is in a similar vein. Yeah. Ah. This is all bad. Opponent. And draw a card. We haven't found any untap yet, which is at this point of the deck, but we will eventually, I hope. I will say that of Glitha's real strengths, like, I love that last ability, and like the first strike and the death touch is also a really good combination. It's why the God, what was that 2-mana white venture card was one of the most common venture cards played, because it was a 1/1 death touch first strike when it was attacking, and that combination is just really good at getting damage through. Because you essentially can't get rid of it unless there's another first strike creature, which is possible, right? Like it's not an archetype that is first strike isn't an ability that's super uncommon, but at the same time, it's generally in a utility thing. Like, you don't build decks around first strike generally. Hmm. Pitiless Plunder is a bit of a scary card. Hmm. It's a bit of a scary card. Well, damage has been taken. Um, Blue. We'll activate this real quick. That boy back out. Uh, Flood of Tears. Doesn't really matter. Let's put Great Hinge back on the battlefield. And let's Mind Stone into her. Into our commander. And then we'll discard the Snarl. I'm surprised we've been allowed to go as far as we have. Hardened Scales. I haven't seen that artwork before. It is very, very cool. I do approve of the artwork. Neat looking snack. Do appreciate some snack. Speaking of cool artwork, I was looking. I stumbled across a post of all the new reprints slash old stuff coming to Arena through the new sets. Like, I think it is a like a retro artifacts type package that comes with the set. And man, there is some insanely cool stuff coming to Arena. I cannot not wait. The sad part is that it's still so many days away. So many days away. You. Just pay the regular one. Uh, um, what am I trying to do? Question. Throw some cards just in case. Okay. Now there's some stuff to do. We are inching our way towards our goal. Um, hmm, we want to go 5. Just in case. Draw the necessary steps. We did not draw the necessary steps, although we did draw Nashaya, which is a little bit of protection. Unfortunately, Nissa does not work. Not you. You are very necessary. Probably keep Nykthos too because it is probably very good on this battlefield. I can't say with certainty, but it feels like it could be very good. They will get to make a bunch of treasures if they choose to attack me. They might find a way to pump and attack Nissa, which would not be great, but understandable at the very least. We also could just get blown out very hard. 16, that's a bit of a high roll, opponent. They cursed. This does mean that they probably will not be wrathing the board, which is something I worry about. Branching Evolution. The cool Hardened skills got discarded. I hate to see it. Stimulus Package and Plunder are still here. This has been a long game. This is probably going to be a 1 game episode, which is a bit of a disappointment. If the deck does okay, I guess it's not too bad. We're here because we're not quite dead, which is the goal, I suppose. Oh, God. Well, I say that. We're very nearly dead. We might just have to try to find a way to end our opponent. Only 4 mana left. 4 mana could be enough, though. That's the only real issue. Petrata. Uh, because art in MTGA is so distributed, it's oftentimes difficult to tell who a character is just based on initial appearances. That's 2, and a food, which could all be used to sacrifice. Going down to 1. 1 is not quite dead, opponent. I don't know if you know, but not quite dead. So the best way is to Hmm. Oh god, I am dead. GG opponent. Because it makes you do damage when you make a token and you. Rough. I thought I had one more turn there. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.